I'm Joe Paiva with GeoLearn, and I am with the team from Penn State from the University Park campus. They are here in Washington for the 2017 NSPS student competition in March of 2017. And so I have the members of the team here, and the team leader is Robert. I'm going to let him introduce himself and then let the other team leaders introduce themselves as well. Tell me, when you introduce yourselves, where you are in your student career and what you hope to do once you graduate as well.
Hello, I am Robert Hugg. I am a fifth year dual degree double majoring in civil and surveying engineering. When I graduate, I will be working as a transportation engineer.
My name is Kevin Katchko. I'm also a fifth year student in the dual degree of surveying and civil engineering. And when I graduate, I'm going to be working as a project engineer in Pittsburgh for a contractor.
Hi, my name's Ted Frear. I'm also a fifth year senior, and I'm dual majoring in surveying and civil engineering, and I will be working as a surveyor when I graduate.
So Ted, how did Robert get to become team leader here?
To be fair, we went online and found a random name generator, and we typed all three names in, and we let statistics decide our team.
So nobody wanted to be team leader, is what it sounds like. Okay, so tell me what your role was in this, Kevin.
So my role mainly as the project, I was the instrument operator during our level run. During our paper and data analysis, I did the F-test as well as our fully constrained adjustment and put together our intro and establishing our goals and learning objectives.
So Robert, before we started, you told me that this was basically a high-precision leveling project that was densifying and modernizing perhaps an already existent leveling network on campus. Is that a good summary?
That is correct.
And what did you wind up doing, and did you learn anything from doing this project?
So our project involved transferring NAVD 88 elevation to our benchmarks that we use in our courses. Originally, we had no idea what elevation we were tied to, so the first part of our project was to tie it in to an actual datum, and then following that was to transfer that datum and using student data from the 3 semesters, transfer it to the monuments that the students use.
And to do this, did you use an automatic digital level and barcoded rods or something else?
We did use a digital level and barcoded rods, yes.
And were the ubiquitous turtles used on this project as well?
Oh, what was that?
Did you use turtles?
No, we didn't use a turtle due to the fact that we didn't have one on campus, and due to the equipment was being borrowed, they also didn't have a turtle that fulfilled the requirements, so we used hard round turning points along our route to act as a turtle.
So when you say hard round turning points, were these bars of steel that had rounded tops or what?
No, it was mainly, we were working in the public right away on like sidewalks and the roadway, so it was like in like the crosswalk zones where they had the bumps, or like on light poles where they had the bolts or the screws.
So you actually found pseudo turtles.
Yeah.
Okay, you gotta keep up here. So what do you think in terms of the actual technical side of the surveying project, including how you started and finished the project, you learned as a team from doing this?
Well, mainly we learned a lot about teamwork, as well as we learned about the standards it takes to have a third order accuracy. We tried our best using the third order as a standard, knowing that we weren't going to meet it all, but we learned how much it takes to make a third order level loop.
And what do you think in terms of your professional life you might be taking to your jobs once you leave that you might have learned from this project?
Definitely the third order leveling standards, as well as the use of a digital level and error analysis, least squares adjustments, and things of that nature.
And same question for you, Ted?
Probably time management, because that was another thing that we should work on. I mean, it was good, but it could have been coordinated better, just due to the fact we all had kind of different schedules this semester, so probably it's a good thing to work on in the future.
Well, that's a great answer because I like these non-traditional answers when I talk to groups of surveyors, not students, and I talk about projects they're doing, things like teamwork, things like project management, and time management don't really come up. So it's really good that from your experience as students learning to be future professionals, you are contributing, I think, immensely to what professionals in the field can learn from your experiences as well. Well, thank you very much for doing this interview. You haven't presented yet because we're still early in the morning of the competition. Wish you the very best.
Thank you.